Good afternoon, my queen. I just love the sound of that. My queen. It has such a nice ring to it. It may not technically be true just yet, but it will before long. Anyway, how are... Listen to me. I was about to ask how you're doing, my dear. But of course, that's a foolish question. As long as you're under my spell, you'll feel anything I tell you to feel. Do whatever I tell you to do. You'll feel nothing but bliss, as long as you obey your prince. Yes, that's as it should be. Isn't that right, my princess? Good. I'm so glad you agree. The wedding preparations are coming along nicely. We'll be married here in my castle in a ceremony so grand it will defy belief. I may need your help though, my princess. I've heard rumors that your old populace is rather unsettled by our match. It's too sudden, they say. Why would our sensible princess make such a rash decision? And why him? Of all the princes she could have chosen, why did she pick him? Oh, my precious princess. If they only knew. I always get what I want. And in this case, my dear, that's you. I must admit, though, I'm impressed at your people's response. Getting the ignorant masses to care so strongly for you, to the point where they so brazenly voice their concerns without you having to bend a single mind to your will by magic? That's quite a feat. Your people are more perceptive than I gave them credit for. But no matter. Once we're wed, they'll fall under my spell, just as you did. And before you know it, they'll be just as supportive of our union as my own people. But if by chance they do need a little extra persuasion, surely you wouldn't mind extolling your new husband's virtues to them. You will, won't you, my dear? Go on. Say yes. Wonderful. You look stunning today, princess. Our kingdom's fashion suits you so much better than those old rags from your homeland. Don't you agree? Huh? There was a pause there. Say it again, my dear. Don't you agree with your prince? Ah, now that's more like it. I do so enjoy hearing you call me your prince. I'll have to give you more occasion to say it. Now, come closer and let me have a look at you. Didn't you hear me? I said come closer. Come here, my dear. Now. That shouldn't have happened. Why did you hesitate? Something's wrong. Look at me. Look at me, princess. Wait. No. No, impossible. You're actually starting to resist me? How the hell could you possibly... Of course. That one last drop of free will you still had in you back in the garden. That one tiny little spark. I should have smothered it right then and there when I had the chance. Now, left unchecked, it's grown into a flame. Beneath the blissful fog of my hypnosis, you're actually still fighting me, aren't you? You've been fighting me this whole time. My. It seems I underestimated you, princess. On that, I truly must apologize. I knew you were strong-willed, but to think you nearly managed to break free. Luckily, I discovered this little flame of yours before it could burn any brighter. But I think it's high time we put it out. and I may have just the thing to help with that. Here you go, my dear. In all the excitement, I almost forgot the whole reason I came to see you. I wanted to give this to you, my dear. Go on, open it. Lovely, isn't it? This locket has been in my family for 5 generations. They say it was once the crown jewel of a dragon's hoard. What better present for my future bride? Here, let me show you. Yes, it is quite the sight, isn't it? A gold-plated exterior, embossed with our family crest. Tiny diamonds scattered across the surface like stars. And, of course, the jewel in the middle, as red as blood. Isn't it beautiful, my dear? See how the gem catches the light? Yes. Watch how it gleams as the locket slowly spins around. It's rather calming, isn't it? When you watch the locket, when you watch the way the light dances across the surface, it's hard to focus on anything else. Keep watching. That's it. See how the colors shift and change? If I spin it a little faster, it only makes it gleam even brighter. The colors shifting more and more quickly. Let those colors fill your mind. You can't look away. You can't think of anything else. All you're focused on is the locket and the sound of my words. Keep watching, my dear. Your mind is going blank. Your body relaxing. Yes. No more thoughts. Only staring at the locket. Watching it spin, sinking deeper and deeper. Yes, princess. Sink deeper into the sea of swirling colors. Just sink. 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 Deeper and deeper. Sink for me. That's it. Let go of everything else except obedience to your prince. Just sink and submit. Accept that you are mine now and forever. Yes. Say it, my dear. Say that you're mine. Yes, that's right. You belong to me, princess. Utterly and completely. Say it. Good. Very good. Perfect. Yes. My powers have always been unrivaled. But it never hurts to have a failsafe. With the help of the locket, that should keep you under for a good, long time. Especially once you're wearing it around your neck. Speaking of which, hold still now, my dear. Let me just slip it over your head for you. There we go. Just to double check, though. Look at me, my dear. Look your prince in the eyes. No hesitation. Excellent. Come to think of it, this might actually be fun. It's been a long time since anyone has been able to resist my hypnosis. Most fools are far too weak, with barely enough willpower to clean their own boots. But you, my dear, you are exquisite. Your strength of heart is like nothing I've ever seen. Perhaps that's why I was so drawn to you to begin with. If that spark of yours does return, it will be a special challenge. I'm looking forward to extinguishing it time and time again, as many times as it takes to make you truly mine. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you, my dear. I need to go and see to some of the preparations. I hope I can trust you not to cause trouble while I'm gone. What do you say? You'll be a good girl in my absence, won't you? Good. Now, give me a kiss goodbye. Very good. Farewell, my headstrong princess, my soon-to-be queen.